Okay, so I'm gonna start recording from now. This is a little project that we got. It's a 6-passenger golf cart. It's a massive go kart. A little ugly, but it is what it is. It was free. Everything free is good. And right there, that's a 750cc engine. It came out a Kawasaki ZX7R, just like that one, but older. We mount this last year or a couple of years back. We're picking up this project now. I decided to record. We did the mount right there. That's the factory mount. That bolt goes to the block right there, and we weld this to the actual frame. Cross it around. This was part of the frame that was in the car before, so we cut it. Well, this piece of metal right there, I hose it right there, and on the other side, same thing. We're gonna cover this. We're gonna make it look nice, but for now, we just wanna see if we can set up everything and then turn it on and then make everything look pretty. Same mount. Back here, that's the rear mount for the engine, factory bolt. So we weld these 2 tabs to this piece of metal to support it on the golf cart frame right there, and on this side. And back here for the axle, this is a Aneri, what was it? The axle? The axle. Club car. A club car axle was a gas club car. We're using this because a carry what? A carry-all. That's a utility golf cart. We're using this differential because this one has reverse right there, neutral, and forward. That way we can have. I want to make this street legal, and that's why you need reverse in a street legal car, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I chose this shit. We might have to extend it because it's a little. If you see the tire right there, and the frame is a little out, just like in the front. But I would like it to be like out of the frame, like 2-3 inches. More stability and it looks nicer. But um I also flipped the axle to under the lift springs because if I put it over, the car will be too low in the back and the exhaust will hit the floor. As you can see right there, it was pretty low. I won't say that low, but it was low enough. uh in here, what we left off was putting this in. That's the factory bike sprocker. I think that's how gotta call it. That gotta go right there, right? And lined up with that little sprocker from the engine. For that, uh, I bought these at Tractor Supply. This one, but this one is doesn't fit on the chain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can just return that real quick. Cause I bought this at Tractor Supply too. I don't know why they use this for, but it's the right fit for this. And let me see if the little slot I can make it line up. Slot is right here. This one is over here. So we can probably make something fit in there and tight this one and this one. And that way we don't have to weld this to the shaft. Maybe, I don't know. But on this, let me see if I can go to the Tractor Supply store, return this one. This one fits perfectly in here. Like if we want to weld that, that's perfect. But the sprocket is not the size of the chain, but this one is. So I was gonna do is undo this, all that. Make those two sprockets together, then weld the middle part onto this one, which this one was gonna be connected to this one. But that seems like a lot of work. Let me see what I could do before we cut and do all that. Okay, so I continue right here. I found this 4 and this 2. Those 2 are gonna be, since they are tap it in right there, those 2 are gonna be the first one. That's gonna make sure that whenever I tie those 2, the 2 silver ones, that's gonna be straight. Like that's gonna be, because if you see, you got a little bit of play, but with the tap, and if it's tight, you won't have no play. So those 4 are gonna be just to make it strong. Now I pray and hope that I could drill this. That just seems like strong, too strong for my drill bits and unibits. But let's see. Let me make this to be exactly the center of this. That way no wobble, no moving around. And then I record welding. So got this marked up. I'm measuring with this. All around it's the same size. So I guess that's pretty much straight. I'm gonna begin drilling the holes. When I finish drilling everything, keep recording. And after a lot of drilling, we finally got it. Those are the holes. Pretty straight. Those 2 are the taper bolt. I use a unibit here to make them bigger. So those taper are really in the middle in there. So I guess this is pretty straight. Hopefully everything's straight there. Now I gotta put this washer and nut over here, and then tighten them up. Okay, so now that we got everything pretty much tightened in, every bolt is tight. We got those are lock nuts. Got silicone in there so they don't come off, hopefully, with the vibration. But this thing is gonna go somewhere in there with this thing. Let me take it out. So put it there with the little. There you go. Came out. So that thing is gonna go in there. Let's see. We're gonna weld this here. Right there. Well, my brother-in-law is gonna do it. Uh, and then we put it back in there and see if everything goes smooth as planned. Now there's no going back with this sprocket because we already make holes in it. And in this one, we're gonna weld it, so there's no going back on that one too. So I hope this thing works now. Okay, so that's my brother. I'm gonna grind this, I'm gonna grind there, and then my brother's gonna come and weld this thing up, and hopefully we can have that chain together tonight. I still gotta make a tensioner for it, but I got that later. Okay, so we're almost ready to weld right there. Boom. On this side and on the other side. Let me set the machine up and then call my brother so he can come and weld this. See you in a little bit. So this is why we're gonna left off. Just weld this both sides. You know, it's not the prettiest, but it will hold. Hopefully. It will hold okay. We're just closing out because the wife is texting, so we gotta go. See you guys another day.
Bring it back.